the January crab fishing season. And across the harbor, crews are preparing for the ultimate test of guts and endurance. The same Bering Sea fishermen who survived king crabbing are now back in Dutch Harbor for the Opilio crab season. Bitter temperatures and heavy freezing spray on land turns difficult work into an icy hell.
Richard, guide me, I can't see him.
A sign of worse things to come. On the Northwestern, veteran Sig Hansen begins his 23rd season fishing Opilio crab.
This is just before the start of our Opilio season. We've got about a 240-mile run up to St. George and St. Paul. We have stored gear there from king crab, and we need to go rescue the pots, so that's our goal.
Sig's pots are stored far to the north at the bottom of the Bering Sea, where they could be in danger of being swallowed up and destroyed by the descending ice pack.
I cannot stand the ice up there. This is like a fisherman's nightmare to me. I hate it. There's not too many things that I hate, and this is definitely one of them.
The seasoned crew of the Northwestern knows what to expect during Opilio season, but Greenhorn Jake has no idea of the pain and danger he's about to endure.
I'm a little nervous right now because I'm hearing a lot about the ice and wind. It's going to be freezing cold.
The Greenhorn won't be the only one on deck starting a new life.
Finished up our king crab in a good timely fashion. I got home, time for my court date. The judge was pretty lenient. I didn't get the 8-month sentence like I would have got if I'd have missed that court date. Ended up getting a couple weeks.
During the king crab season, the crew painted prison stripes on Matt's oilskins.
Dude, he went to town, dude. It's time to burn it.
He's done his time and
Do a little 4-step and get rid of it.
done doing the crimes.
I think this is it.
Whoa, so am I. Wow.
What the hell was that? We blew up Matt's past. You blew up his what?
Yeah, that felt pretty good.
In a way, I feel like he owes us more than we owe him right now. And if he wants to blow up his past, that's great. But then I think he damn well better, you know, mean it and take it seriously, because it's not a joke. To me, it's not.
Well, that's what's left of your past, Matt.
Both Matt and young Jake will have to prove themselves to Sig before this trip is over.
Make sure you don't wear that in the future, huh?
As the Time Bandit makes its way beyond the safety of the harbor, the weather kicks up. The crew double checks that their stack of pots is secure.
Hang on. Now we got some weather coming in. This is the good stuff. We don't like it when it's sunny. Turns us into crybabies.
Captain Andy is anxious to get out of town and drop his gear on a secret fishing ground known only to the Hillstrand brothers.
Where we're going, nobody in our co-op even knows about it. We're looking to bid everything on black, Time Bandit black, and hit the mother load.
Get ready for this one.
Looking for a huge reward if we can pull this off.
367 miles northwest of Dutch Harbor. Captain Keith Colburn left port early to try and avoid rough weather, but when he hits the southern end of the Opilio fishing grounds, he arrives to 15-foot swells and 30-mile-per-hour gusts.
The weather's still pretty sloppy. It hasn't come down yet. Relatively big seas still out here. The wind's down quite a bit, but that big low pushed up some pretty big waves here from southwest. So.
Greenhorns Crosby Levine and Nick Marrer are ready to start fishing.
25, 26. How much bait do we have here? We have enough for 50 bucks.
Yeah.
This is where the magic happens, if you will. magic of baiting some pots. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Well, what got me into fishing is just wanted to come to Alaska and happened to be the job I got. And here I am. Definitely beats the desk job.
To bless their season with good luck, Nick has agreed to try a Bering Sea delicacy, cod intestines.
And eat it. That's good luck.
Eat it raw. This is a delicacy in Japan? Let's see what all the hype's about, dude.
The Wizard was originally a Navy fuel supply ship, not a crab boat. It rides low in the water, making pot launching wet and dangerous work.
The first pot? This is it. This is it.
The first pot of the Opilio season is on its way to the bottom. As 400 brave fishermen around the fleet begin another hunt for Bering Sea gold. As the low man on the boat, Nick's job is to hang bait in all 230 of the Wizard's pots.
Now we gotta be really aware of these doors.
Monty warns Nick to keep the doors tight. Opilio crab are less than half the size of king crab and will slip out of the smallest gap.
In the rack is the last pot.
After 40 hours of fighting rough waves and wrestling deadly steel, the crew has managed to launch 229 of their 230 pots.
This is the last pot, the one we've been looking for. And hopefully it's going to be a good one.
Happy New Year. I think there's going to be a lot of crab out here. I think it's going to be fast, quick, hot fishing this year.
Still sitting in Dutch Harbor is the Far West leader. Captain Greg Moncrief and his crew are waiting for their mandatory Coast Guard inspection and drills.
So we're just waiting. The Coast Guard should be down in the next 15-20 minutes. Hopefully we should be leaving tonight, weather permitting.
While Greg waits on the Coast Guard, Chili, the cook, when Rognild's not on board, takes charge of stuffing the galley with provisions.
Best place for those is on a shelf. Is it hard to find a place to put all the food? No. You just have to know where to put it.
The potatoes, I just sent them to the forepeak. Send them back, we're full.
Yogurt. Never had that much yogurt, but we gotta find a spot for the
One of
yogurt.
these is for the forepeak. All right, split those up into threes and put them in the Ziploc bag. There you go.
I'm not even from Wisconsin.
All the lettuce has to be taken out of the plastic bags, put in the vegetable bins. This cheese case. That's one of each cheese. The eggs, the chicken embryos, how many you got? I just sent the potatoes back to the forepeak and now they're back in the kitchen. Celery goes in there.
Yeah, for apples here, cantaloupes.
Yeah, most of it's gonna go back to the forepeak.
Bowls.
Take the potatoes with you. I don't know why they ended up back here again. For the third time. Gotta get organized.
Coast Guard's here.
The Coast Guard inspectors arrive and brief everyone on board.
And that's what. So what I'll do is I'll give you a scenario down there, and
and then I'll just see how you guys react.
The first test, a fire drill. The Coast Guard hides a strobe light and smoke bomb somewhere on board. The crew's job is to find it, radio their situation, and extinguish the mock fire.
2525. We have a fire in the bathroom.
So if you can get to the strobe light and secure it, then you can say the fire is under control.
Fire's out. I just had a simulated fire drill, and we just simulated putting it out. Everything seemed to go pretty good.
Next is the emergency suit drill.
You figure if you're going to be abandoning ship, you're not going to have a nice flat deck like you have right now. Chances are the ship's going to be on fire, it's sinking, it's going to be without power, you're going to be in the trough rolling around. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sit down on your suit. Once you sit down on your suit, put your legs in. Now you can roll to your knees. Don't stand up, roll to your knees. And zip your suit all the way up.
Does it have to go all the way up there?
Yeah, you need to all the way up, and then fold the flap across. Now you go ahead and stand up and help your buddies out.
To pass this test, the entire crew, including the captain, must throw on their survival suits in under 1 minute.
Okay, feel free to help anybody who doesn't have a suit on, get it on. Put your feeties in there. Right arm. Next time you don't want to pull that sweatshirt off. It's too much. Just leave it right there. Okay? Watch it. Here you go. Got to get them all the way up.
Oh.
You okay? Okay? Want to get you good? Okay, can you see? Okay, I'm zipping you up. Tip your head back. We're free to help. All the way.
Got ya. Going up. Going up to help launch her out.
With some help, even Ragnhild got in her survival suit in less than a minute. Now, she can't wait to get out of it.
I'm very claustrophobic. I think that's mainly the problem. I cannot even start to imagine how it would be like in the water, trying to breathe, and then have this over your mouth, and then fight water at the same time. Cannot imagine.
They need only look back to the start of last king crab season and the tragedy of the Ocean Challenger to understand the value of a survival suit. In these 36-degree waters, without a suit, survival time is only minutes.
So I dove in the water, got the suit from on deck, and tried to get everybody going, but I mean, he let his suit get away from him. And the other guy, I don't know what happened to him. He climbed up and he just froze. He wouldn't put his suit on. Oh, it all happened pretty quick. But it was probably 4 minutes, 4.5, 5 minutes.
The Coast Guard drill is completed. Captain Greg guides his boat out of the dock and into the unpredictable winter Bering Sea.